Hello my lovelies, I hope you're doing well, and I'm back once again with yet another reading. And in this video I would be giving you a current energy update of Abhishek towards Gia and Gia towards Abhishek, and the main focus of this video would be, do they have any regrets towards each other? Any regrets at all? So we will look into that. Okay, so let's get started. And those of you that haven't subscribed to my channel, please do not forget to hit that subscribe button. Okay, so first of all, I would be connecting to Gia's current energies towards Abhishek. Okay, so how exactly is Gia feeling towards Abhishek? What are her current energies? Okay, so let's see. All right, so what are Gia's current energies towards Abhishek and overall? Okay, so Gia, overall, I feel she's higher in energy. She's feeling much better than before. She's been making some good memories, you know, spending some good time. Okay, and so this is a time period of new beginnings for her, as I've mentioned, when it comes to her career. Okay, so she's working hard on a project, and there's possible traveling for her. So she might be traveling from one place to another. So possible traveling for Gia, and there are times definitely when she does think of Abhishek. Okay, so definitely she does think of him, but at the same time, she just wants to sort of move forward. This is a time period of new beginnings for her. So she wants to focus on her career, and she wants to get, she just wants positivity in her life, okay? She wants new beginnings, and maybe a project, or maybe a part of the project, or the part of a certain part of a current project, okay? Maybe it has come to an end, all right? Or maybe something which she's worked really, really hard on, that's come to an end, all right? So it has reached its completion stage, all right? So maybe part one of the shoot or something like that, or maybe something, could be a possibility there. That's where the traveling is popping up also, you know, some sort of pauses or, you know, in there. Okay, so yeah, so some sort of celebration. Gia might be celebrating something, she might be partying, celebrating. So overall she's in good spirits. Okay, so I don't feel that she's down currently. She's feeling better than before. So now let's connect on a deeper level. Let's see how exactly is she feeling towards Abhishek. What are her energies towards Abhishek? So on a deeper level, so how exactly is she feeling? Okay, so overall they're still not on the same page. The same issues are still there, but at the same time, as I mentioned previously, that there was a good possibility of some contact taking place, and that could be around the time of his birthday. So I do feel that maybe some sort of contact did take place. Okay, and so yes, yeah, so I feel that they were in contact maybe recently, and maybe it could be around the time when it was his birthday. Maybe she did wish him. Okay, so around that time I feel there could be a possibility. But overall, when it comes to Abhishek, she does feel hanged. Okay, so again, the topic of, you see, marriage, future, so she feels that it's very difficult with Abhishek. All right, so now let's connect to Abhishek's current energies towards Gia. Okay, so I would be looking into the question whether they have any regrets towards each other. So let me just connect to the energies first. Okay, so Abhishek's current energies towards Gia. How exactly is Abhishek feeling? All right, so what are Abhishek's current energies towards Gia? Okay, so Abhishek definitely has some regrets, okay, when it comes to Gia. We will look into that, okay, soon. So, so yeah, I mean, he does admire whatever she's doing and the way she carries herself or something, you know. So he does admire her, he wishes the best for her. But, you know, so much time has passed that in a way he does feel as if he's the outsider. And possibly Gia makes him feel that way. But definitely some sort of contact maybe did take place. And he is holding back, you know. I mean, there's certain things which he wants to convey to her, but maybe he feels it's not a good idea, so he's holding back. All right, and so he feels that it's very difficult for them to be on the same page. You see, there's a lack of understanding which is still existent. All right, so and definitely Abhishek is also going through a time period of transformation, and possibly he's learning something, a new skill. He's working hard on something. He's learning something from an experienced person. He's trying to gain some sort of experience in something. Okay, could be a skill. Could be something which he doesn't know, and he's learning something. Okay, so from a very wise, experienced person. So now, on a deeper level, how exactly is Abhishek feeling when it comes to Gia? All right, so how is Abhishek feeling when it comes to Gia? Okay, so Abhishek definitely is a very emotional guy as well, okay? He is someone very emotional, very sensitive. So definitely they're not on the same page. So there's some sort of fight energy in the sense that when I say fight, that doesn't mean they had a verbal spat or anything, but definitely they're still not on great terms, but some sort of contact took place, you know, and I feel it could be around the time of his birthday, okay? He does have certain regrets, so when it comes to Gia, I would be looking into that, because like I said, I would be focusing on what kind of regrets they have, okay? So he could be possibly traveling somewhere, okay? So it might be some sort of travel for Abhishek, could be international travel as well, okay? Or maybe he's already traveling somewhere internationally. So yeah, traveling for Abhishek, and Abhishek has been really praying, okay, regarding something, and he's praying for a certain project, you know, to work out, and for the success of a certain project. And with Gia, I mean, he's overall sort of lost patience, okay. So, all right. Now let's check. So, now what kind of regrets, okay, does Gia have? Does Gia have any regrets when it comes to Abhishek? All right, so does she have any regrets? So does Gia have any regrets when it comes to Abhishek? All right. Okay, so now, I don't feel Gia has regrets, because somehow she's still very firm about what she believes in, because it's one of those things, okay, if a certain thing is wrong, then it's wrong. I mean, if it's not serving her right, if she feels disrespected, you know, somewhere she definitely, I mean, she still feels disrespected by him in the sense, or maybe his approach, she has not been in favor of it, and there's a third party interference, and she does not like a third party involved, okay, so she feels maybe that there's a third person that does sort of manipulate or brainwash Abhishek, and there's too much interference. There was too much interference in the bond. So definitely she on her part doesn't have any regrets. She feels whatever, or the way she sort of dealt with things, that was correct, you know, and it is all about self-respect for her, you know, and she is firm when it comes to that, okay, and she wants to focus on her career. So I mean, they have not been on the same page, and even Abhishek, she feels that Abhishek has been quite stubborn, you know, as well regarding certain things, and so there's a lack of flexibility, you know, lack of, you know, willing to understand each other's point of view, you know, even though in the past Abhishek, you know, did want to sort of try, you know, to sort of mend things, fix the friendship, but you know, he wasn't really getting that kind of response from Gia. So I don't feel that much regrets, you know, when it comes to Gia. I mean, she does not feel regretful, but yeah, I was definitely picking up on regrets when it comes to Abhishek. So let's see. Let's connect to his energy. So what does he regret, okay, when it comes to Gia? So let's get some clarity on that. So what does he regret when it comes to Gia? So what does Abhishek regret when it comes to Gia? All right, so now somewhere I feel that Abhishek sort of does regret the fact that things went so wrong with Gia. You know, maybe he feels that somewhere he could have handled things in a better manner. So, I mean, he does regret maybe completely losing out on her, because he does admire her as a person. He does feel she's someone very graceful, very beautiful, you know, and okay, I've mentioned this in the past that, you know, Abhishek's father was always fond of Gia. Okay, so again with the energy of the father here. Okay, so yes, I feel maybe his father has sort of on and off said something regarding Gia, and how he finds a very beautiful, graceful, and, you know, she's really nice, or maybe they look nice together. Somewhere I get the energy of the father as well. So somewhere Abhishek does have certain regrets that things got so complicated and messed up. Okay, but that being said, I don't feel that he wants to give in. Okay, or he wants to offer her what she wanted. No, I feel they've sort of moved forward when it comes to that. Okay, so definitely I feel there's a family energy here. So possibly their families are, you know, they do sort of stay in touch on and off, you know, could be their parents, you know. So yes, but overall I feel, you know, Abhishek, when I say regret, that doesn't mean he wants to sort of date her or maybe go ahead with something like that. But yes, somewhere I do feel that because I mentioned, I don't feel Abhishek is ready for now. You know, he doesn't want to get into a relationship. Okay, and somewhere you see the trust is lacking when it comes to Gia and Abhishek. So yes, Abhishek might be keeping his options open overall, because he wants to be very sure this time. You know, the girl he goes for, so he wants to sort of marry that person, and he wants things to be 100%. 100% sure, you know. He doesn't want any uncertainty. He doesn't want to get embarrassed again, because he knows this time he's more in the public eye. So he would want to keep things very private. He wants to be very sure of things, and he wants to go for a person that he can surely get married to. Okay, so yes, and he wants to be really sure this time. So I feel that thing is lacking with Gia, but definitely he does regret that. You know, somewhere he does want, you know, he does wonder, okay, if they would have maybe stayed in touch, if he would have like maybe made more of an effort towards her. And somewhere, you know, I feel that he does have regrets, where maybe he felt that they could have worked more together, but that didn't happen because of a certain level of fallout maybe, or uncomfortable situation which they had, you know, when it comes to their personal equation. Because of that, you know, another project or anything professional couldn't really sort of work out. Okay, so he has regrets when it comes to maybe not being able to work with her. So yes, now, and he's the kind of person that doesn't like losing out on people. Okay, he doesn't like a negativity, or he wouldn't like the fact that if someone has a bad opinion about him. So he is sort of very sensitive and soft-hearted when it comes to that. Okay, so some Abhishek does have regrets. Okay, and he is still keen to sort of like work with her. He is open to the idea, and he has nothing against her. All right, and but it's Gia that is extremely firm even right now, and she feels that things with him cannot really work, you know, and it's just too much burden and negativity associated with him, or being linked up with him. So she's very much firm. Okay, so all right, now let's take a few messages for them before I wrap up the reading. So let's take a few messages for Abhishek and Gia. Okay. All right, so what are the messages for Abhishek and Gia? Let's get started with that. someone new is entering your life. So for one of them, someone new might be entering their lives. Okay, some new energy, some new interesting person. Okay, so for one of them, someone new might be entering their lives. So now one of them might be receiving a gift. All right, so one of them might be receiving a gift, and now it's very important for one of them to be an open book. This message is for Abhishek, so he needs to be honest with himself. He needs to be an open book, and at times being too secretive and too hush-hush about things in general. So that just causes more controversy and chaos. All right, so because somewhere I feel that Gia is more firm, you know, and more open when it comes to things. All right, so now these hidden secrets just come back to sort of cause issues for Abhishek. So okay, so dissatisfaction with life. So overall now someone's just feeling, I feel this is not Gia. Gia's feeling better, so I feel this could be Abhishek. Maybe on some level he's feeling a bit dissatisfied with life, and so he's feeling a bit he's getting affected by negativity, you know. So now one of them needs to pay attention to their health. There's a warning message in regards to the health, so one of them needs to pay attention there, okay, and focus on their health. And now could be like a new project, you know, or work opportunity for one of them, okay, or maybe some sort of new job or something new work-wise, all right, for one of them. Now the most difficult part of the situation is over. All right, so now whatever drastic had to happen between them, okay, that has already happened. So now nothing more than that can actually sort of happen for now. I mean, it's just like things have sort of mellowed down and they're just like at a certain pace. All right, so yes, and now there could be news of a birth, okay, maybe someone close to them might have a baby, or maybe like one of them might be thinking of a new business opportunity. Now this could be Abhishek, I feel, maybe with a new business opportunity, like a plan B when it comes to something work-wise, you know. And so both of them do have great passion when it comes to work, okay. And now there's a slight warning message as well. So one of them needs to be careful, because it could be time to get out of a sticky situation, a messy situation, and involvement with the law, where one of them might be at a risk of some sort of legal issues arising or getting stuck in some sort of legal mess. So you need to be careful and need to get out of a sticky situation. Okay, so there's a risk of that. There's a warning message. Not necessary that it would happen, but it's just a warning message. I'm just putting it out there. Okay, so all right, so need to be careful. Okay, one of them maybe, I feel this could be for Abhishek, and you see most of his decisions are sort of based on money, and a lot of money. So he needs to sort of, like I've mentioned this before as well in his solo readings and the other videos I've made, that, you know, he needs to do something different when it comes to work. Okay, because somewhere maybe people are sort of getting a bit bored or fed up. They're expecting, you know, even fans expecting maybe him to do something different, maybe different kind of songs, or maybe like something acting related, you know. So he needs to sort of do that. And yeah, all right. And now success with effort, solid foundation. So this is something which is lacking when it comes to Gia and Abhishek. All right, from the start I've been saying that there's a lack of a basic trust and understanding. So the foundation is not strong between them. That it has never been. Okay, so that's why you see there's a crack in the tower. So that is the main issue, and I don't feel things have improved. You know, it's just that they've just become very comfortable with how things are now. But Gia is still very firm that, okay, you know, things with him cannot work out. So now they could be, one of them could be facing like some sort of issue. There's a warning message, right? So but that would be a temporary situation. Okay, so it's very important to be open and honest about things. Okay, all right, so guys, this was an energy update on Abia. Okay, so Abhishek and Gia, and I also did include what possible regrets did they have, you know. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please do not forget to give it a thumbs up, and please do not make a mess in the comment section. Okay, no fandom wars. Please maintain respect in the comment section, otherwise I would have to turn it off. Okay, so guys, take good care of yourself. Bye for now.